More ancient history jewelry stories. We've discussed the Celts before in relation to other cultures and the jewelry we've talked about, and in my video about the Celtic face rings. If you find it hard to search through my older videos on my profile, I have them all uploaded to my YouTube channel where you can search by title. It's under the same username as here. Celts were an Indo-European people who spread throughout Europe all the way into Anatolia. The earliest record we have of them dates back to the 6th century BCE. They were contemporary to many of the classic ancient civilizations, like the Greeks, the Romans, the Persians, the Scythians, and many others. They were incredibly adept at goldsmithing, and this beautiful torque, or necklace, is one of the most intricate surviving works of Celtic gold. This is known as the Great Torc from Snettisham. It was made sometime between the years 150 and 50 BCE, and it was found in Snettisham, England in 1950. Currently being held in the British Museum in London, and it's so nice to see a piece that actually belongs in the British Museum. It's made out of electrum, which is a naturally occurring gold and silver alloy that we've covered in these videos before, and it weighs over a kilogram. It was found in a field in which they later turned up many dozens of additional torques and artifacts in what was called the Snettisham hoard. We'll be revisiting that in a future video because there were some really interesting finds. This, however, was the most beautiful, intricate, and elaborate find. This torque is made out of a series of 8 sets of wires that themselves are 8 wires twisted together. This allows the torque to be flexible enough to be manipulated to be worn around the neck, despite how small the opening is. The terminals, which are the end caps, were made using the lost wax casting process. It was originally found with 2 other broken pieces of jewelry attached to it in what seemed to be an intentional way: a broken sheet gold bracelet and this broken torque. There was also a coin caught between the strands of wire in the bracelet. It was a coin minted by the Atreides people and led researchers and archaeologists to estimate that these pieces were likely buried sometime around 75 BCE. It's an incredibly advanced piece of art for a group of people who are often referred to as being barbaric, violent, and unsophisticated. And it's definitely one of the greatest Celtic treasures to be found so far.